Hey everyone, this is Justin Michael, and I have another tarot video for you. This is Joe Lee's Legrande, Circus, and Sideshow Tarot. So this is a deck that I haven't really heard much about, and I just came across it on eBay recently. Didn't see it on Amazon, haven't seen it in any of the other bookstores, the occult shops that I visit. So I ordered it, thinking that it actually was a Marseille-style deck because of the French-looking title, but it happened to be actually a cartoon deck in the Rider-Waite-Smith system. But it's a nice sturdy box. It's published by U.S. Games. It's actually been out since 2015, so it's not brand new. But like I said, I haven't seen anything about it, so I said I'll do a video on it. And just to give you an idea, because my hands are big and you won't be able to tell, this is a playing card deck that should give you a nice idea of how big it is. So let's open it up. So it comes with the pretty much the normal white booklet that comes with tarot decks. In the beginning, a bit about the creation of the deck. And then you have like major and minor arcana, a little bit about each character. And in the back, you have a Legrande Circus card spread. So go ahead and go through the, these are the backs. And it's a pretty decent card stock, Nothing fancy, but it's pretty thick and it's got a matte finish, not very glossy. So that's our full. Let me focus on this just so we can get a nice view of the cards. So this is mostly going to be a flip through. I won't do too much talking, but I will read the first couple just to give you an idea. And so this is actually our title card. The two extra cards come with it. This is a title card, and I guess it could be used as like, a significator if you wanted to, where it's just, just an extra card. And then it has a biography, like a little bio on the creator, so I'll just read that. So Joe Lee has been clowning around since his early days in rural Indiana. In college, he juggled art studies with a degree in medieval history. He furthered his education at Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Clown College. He then worked as a professional circus clown with Ringling Brothers and other shows. After leaving circus life, Joe moved to New York City, where he studied and later taught art classes. Joe had occasional gigs as a fire eater. He returned to Indiana, where he currently lives and works as an illustrator. He illustrated and wrote a number of books, including The History of Clowns for Beginners. He's a regular contributor of editorial cartoons to Bloomington Herald-Times. Joe has been teaching cartoon art and illustration for over 9 years. His lifelong interest in the circus prompted him to create the deck Legrande Circus Tarot. The 78 cards showcase Joe's talent as a cartoonist and are reminiscent of mid-century circus posters. So we're just going to do a little bit of a flip through, and let me just read what he has written about the Fool here, just so we can get a little, like a frame of reference, where he's going with this deck. So the Fool bitterly steps into danger. The cavernous maw of the lion awaits his next unheeding footfall. But our outlandish, simple hero only has eyes for the flame of butterfly. The clown is our representative in the circus. He resides somewhere between the apes and the angels, forever dangling between the world of the aerialist flying above and the beast dancing in the mud below. And although the Fool strives at reaching the ethereal heights, the inexorable force of gravity always pulls him back. But one can't blame a guy for trying. We have met the Fool, and the Fool is us. Next we have the Magician, which is like a circus magician. Like I said, I'm just going to mostly flip through, but it's a really nice Empress. I'm going to read this one. She sits atop of her groaning throne, the Empress, Queen of Flesh, Earthshaker, goddess of our libidinous fantasies. Though relegated to the now outlawed freak show, our Empress was ever the object of desire. We could gaze with delight at her prodigious girth, her bounteous size, all the while secretly desiring to be taken into those rounded arms and swallowed into that warm flesh. Surrounded by symbols of her natural powers, prolific rabbits, and life-transforming egg, the Empress beckons us to come closer, to be fruitful and multiply. That's pretty interesting. And so it's a funny deck. It's different than anything I have. So as the Emperor, you have the Ringmaster. And that's the owner of the circus owner and creator. It's almost like the circus is the perfect place to create a tarot deck. Because, where else do you have lions mixing with humans? It's almost like probably the best place to do it. Works very well. My card for the year, and pretty cool looking hangman. I'm going to read this one just because it's a bit interesting and different. The clown runs around the ring, frightened of the thing on his shoulder, the thing that lurks in every shadow that no one living can avoid. Death is that thing. No matter how fast the fool runs, in the end, death always wins the race. Death is always waiting, the outcome of every action. When do we fools accept the inevitable and make that certainty our ally? That's pretty interesting. Temperance. Very RWS, this deck. And it has fully illustrated minor arcana. So it's nothing like a Marseille deck. This would have worked well as a Marseille deck, though, especially with the title, Legrande. In the world. Okay, so it starts with the court cards. King of Wand. See a lot of RWS in this deck. This is a nice collector's piece. It's not really, something you would read to clients or, use probably for serious readings, but it is kind of cute, and I doubt it'll be around for a very long time because I haven't really seen much about it, and it's also kind of quirky and gimmicky too, but, that's what I like about it, actually. coins. That's really cool. The artwork is really good in this, and that's also really cool. Very talented cartoonist. Court cards for the cups. And the Ace of Cups. That's it. So it's a nice deck, you know, it's cute and quirky, kind of funny in a way, but you know, it's a nice collector's piece. I'm glad I bought it. Probably not for everyone, but you know, if you have any questions or comments, you know, leave them below, and I hope this video was helpful or entertaining. And this is Justin. Have a good night. Enjoy.